G'day everyone, Kwaka John here, and it's time for the Kwaka John Show. Well, Alan, I just hope that people are a bit slow joining in tonight. But thank you for being here, Alan. I don't think you've done any riding this last week because the winter is beginning to set in Michigan, USA. Yeah, it's slowly growing. The 128 subscribers now, and it doesn't seem that long ago that I did the video on the 100 subscriber video. So it is growing all the time. That's right, you went for a ride on Tuesday, didn't you? Yeah. And it was freezing cold. Gee, 2 weeks ago we had 7 people join in on the Kwaka John show, so good, someone else is just watching. Hopefully they'll join in. "41 degrees Fahrenheit. My goodness. Yeah, you told me how rugged up you were, but you got to be pretty keen to ride in that weather. That's for sure. Today, I'm not sure. I think it's about 26 degrees today Celsius, which is 82 degrees Fahrenheit. But I wasn't able to go for a ride today. Yeah. Well, at the moment I'm very happy in Brisbane, thank you, Alan. but come January, February, that's when I'd appreciate some cool weather. Yeah, summer's here, but summer doesn't officially start until the 1st of December, and but summer every day is 30 degrees plus high humidity. I don't know. I'm hoping Walter will be joining in. Let's see. I was speaking to Ash and to Trevor this afternoon, and Trevor said he'd be here. So let's hope he is. And Christian has been a regular last few weeks, so let's hope he's here. Well, the week before last, it was just you and me, Alan, so you never know. Might be again. Anyway, we had a good chat that week, and actually it had an awful lot of views too. Ash is from Tasmania, Trevor's from Geelong, Australia, and Ash is from Tasmania, Australia. And Ash has just joined the chat group, which is really great. We had a bit of a discussion about it in the video comments, and he joined. So we've got 15 in the chat group now. So that's growing a lot too. Nah. They'll be good when you catch up to him. He's a nice bloke. That's one reason why I was keen for him to join the chat group, because we had some really good conversations in the video comments. And let's see, Ash. I'm pretty sure he's got a Vulcan S. And well, Tasmania's a pretty big island. It's oh, I don't know. Oh, I have driven around the island and across the island. I suppose you could say it's 300 miles from south to north, and maybe about 200 miles or so from east to west. Yeah, well, it takes a couple of hours. Ash lives in a town called Launceston, which is up north of Tasmania, and it takes a couple of hours to drive from Hobart to, which is in the south of the island, to Launceston. Yeah, Ash was saying today he's been in Tassie for 3 years, but he sounds like he's really keen on Brisbane. Because it gets really cold in Tasmania in winter. Ah, missed that one. Yeah, it is a big island. Oh yeah, yeah, sure is. Actually, Tasmania has got alpine regions, and it's also got lush. Gets a lot of rain, so it's got lush green grass. It's got forests, World Heritage forests, and Hobart has Mount Wellington in the background, and that gets snow in winter. So it's got some climatic extremes. It gets pretty hot there in summer, as it does anywhere in Australia. But in winter, it reminds me a lot of English weather, the weather in England. Uh, yeah, they see all 4 seasons. Yeah, yeah. The there's the Overland Trail, which is 80 kilometres long, and it goes from Cradle Mountain in the north to Lake St Clair in the south. And but in winter, it's not recommended that you hike it. It's really just for summer hiking. Even in summer, in the alpine region in Tasmania, it can snow, and you get a snow blizzard. So in the alpine region of Tasmania, it's very unpredictable, the weather. Well, I've got the video already, and all I have to do is add your chat uh, after the Quaker John show. And oh, you mean the one that's currently there? The review. I'm not sure the latest numbers on the review, but it was high, and uh, the the comparison between Mazzari exhaust and Dalkovic exhaust is doing well as also. That comparison video has been the most popular for over the last 48 hours. I had some photos of the Mazzari exhaust. I know we've discussed it a bit in email, and also we had a chat, didn't we, on Skype? But really enjoy it. I think it's just a perfect exhaust sound for me. It's not a loud exhaust, but it's certainly much better than the stock exhaust, and it's got a really good sound. But I'll have to wear earplugs. But as I realise now, even just because of the wind, you should wear earplugs. The wind at high speed, but um, also now because of the Mazzari exhaust. So I had the exhaust fitted Tuesday, and I went for a ride Wednesday. Yeah, well, I've never worn earplugs on a bike before, and but I will be. I haven't bought them yet, but I probably will be tomorrow. Have you always worn earplugs on when riding a bike, Alan? I really noticed that when I was riding back from uh, when I really noticed that when I was riding back from 95% of the time when I was riding back from the Kawasaki dealer after having the Mazzari exhaust fitted, I was on the motorway and the wind noise was really bad. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you look after yourself a bit better when you get older. Yeah, yeah. You were saying that 120 decibels, the is 15 minutes before it affects your hearing. I read somewhere on the internet that was 30 seconds. Uh, but the I think you're quoting the American Hearing Association. Yeah, yeah. So I'm not sure what my source was on the internet. OSHA standard. What does OSHA stand for, Alan? Yeah, OS Occupational Safety and Health Administration. All right. Yeah, I'd come across information from OSHA, but I didn't know what it was. So when you say 115 decibel is an OSHA standard, What do you mean by that? See, that's going back 50 years. That's when Nixon was president. Ah, I see. Sort of like factory workers, that sort of thing. Yeah. Well, we've been going for 21 minutes, but 5 minutes was the countdown, and no one's joined in. That's pretty disappointing. I'm glad you're here, Alan. That's the Environmental Protection Agency, is it? Yeah, I haven't heard of Earth Day before. Yeah, Environmental Protection Act. Yeah, I've heard of that. Mainly when I was watching the movie. Uh, I've forgotten her name. What's that environmentalist woman that was really famous and they made a movie about her with Julia Roberts? Uh, Erin Brockovich. That's where I heard it from. And there was another movie too. Ah. Ah. Well, I suppose that was a good thing. I don't not so much for motorbikes, but for cars and trucks. Ghostbusters. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the other movie I was thinking of, John Travolta was in as a lawyer. Same sort of thing as Aaron Brockovich. And that was based on a true story too. Oh, well, I'll go to the view of photos. Yeah, yeah. Well, look, the only photos I've got tonight are to do with the Mazzari exhaust. So that's Screaming Demon, the people in Perth who manufacture the Mazzari exhaust and their logo. I wanted to show Christian that tonight, but he's not with us. So you've seen these photos, Alan. They're the ones that I sent you in the email. So there's one shot of the exhaust. Yeah, I think it will be, Alan. Unfortunately. And there's another shot of the exhaust. It doesn't seem to have any cover on the end of the exhaust. It just flows through. So obviously there's no catalytic converter in the exhaust. They must have some sort of filtering in the exhaust, so. Yeah, I thought the exhaust was, well, it is short, and that surprised me, and but I like it now. I'm used to it, and I think it looks good. Yes, catalytic converter. Are you saying it does have a catalytic converter? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's no catalytic converter. So it doesn't just flow through the exhaust though, does it? There's something in there. Oh well, there's the baffles. This one shows the O2 sensor before the exhaust. That's that plug coming out of the exhaust just there. All right. So that's about all that's in the exhaust, isn't it? This aftermarket exhaust. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like this photograph because it's you can see the whole exhaust going up to the header pipes. It's quite sleek. And then these are the header pipes looking back. Yeah, it threw me a bit to begin with that it was such a short exhaust, but no, it looks really good on the bike. And I brought home the stock exhaust and that was so much heavier. Apparently the Mazzari exhaust is 9 pounds lighter than the stock exhaust. And then this bike here, now I'll just get Richard Goober's bike. It's a Kawasaki. Do you think that's a 300cc, Alan? Christian was saying he thought it was a 250cc. It's a Kawasaki Ninja. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, I was hoping Richard be back. He was here a couple of weeks ago and could tell us about it. Ah. Yes. Got to catch up with your comments, Alan. Yeah, I really like the sound of the Mazzara exhaust. Stock exhaust is 22 odd pounds. And that's your comment, Alan, about the Kawasaki. Oh, well, I'll go through the usual screens. Hall of Fame. The bikes of some of the guys. Mine's a Green Hornet. Alan's is Misty. Ron's is My Mistress. Walter, who isn't here tonight, ain't misbehaving. Christian's bike and Trevor's bike. Trevor's from Geelong. Trevor's the one who first told me about the Mazzara exhaust. And the most wanted. So we don't have any new faces yet, but Alan's the Mafia boss, Walter the brains of the outfit, Ron the masked bandito, and I'm Mad Dog Kwaka. Trevor bobbed his bike. Let's go back and have a look at it. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's done there. I know that Christian, he put a comment in the chat room today that he's ordered his high handlebars. Well, the only thing I know for sure that Trevor's done to his bike is the Mazzara exhaust. I'm not sure what else he's done with his bike. Well, I go. yeah. I know Harleys have a lot of high handlebars, but they must be difficult to steer the bike, to ride the bike with them. Plus, your arms would get really sore. But I suppose your arms would get used to it after a while, a couple of weeks. Well, I'll go to the crash video, Alan. It'd be interesting to see what you think of this crash video. It's someone riding in the country. Where are we? There. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay. I took that turn too fast.
It's in slow motion now. One thing is he's not cornering correctly. He should be apexing on the corner. So he should have taken the corner wider. And then come into the centre of the corner as he's going around. Yeah. Yeah, the other thing he seems to be doing, yeah, he was definitely going too fast for the corner. Uh, but the funny thing is, as he's approaching the corner, rather than going round the corner, he keeps going straight. Now I'm guessing that's because he was braking and he's hoping to slow the bike round so he could negotiate the corner. Oh, you think he was fixated? Yeah, yeah, that's true. The you think basically he was worried about crashing and he was just looking where he would crash. See, he's not leaning the bike or anything on the corner. He's going too fast, there's no doubt about that. So you reckon he was target fixation. I'm thinking, he'd been riding a while because he was travelling at speed and comfortable with that, but I don't think he can be too experienced to miss the speed on the corner by so much. Yeah, you're right. He does too. Yeah, I don't think he handled the corner at all well. And I'm putting that down to inexperience. If you were in that situation, Alan, where you were approaching and taking the corner too fast, what would you do? Yeah, he's going miles too fast. Well, hopefully we wouldn't be in that situation. Well, we wouldn't be, but you'd have to brake as you're approaching the corner, but not on the corner. Just release the throttle and try to take the corner correctly at the apex. Yeah, counter steering and leaning the bike. Well, that's the counter steering, and look where you want to go. Yeah, that's true. Last time I'll run through it. Yeah, Walter didn't send me a message or anything about not being here tonight, so I'm not sure what happened. Okay, well that's that. So, yeah, well that's the other thing. He was in a bit of a group ride, wasn't he? There was a bike in front of him. Yeah, yeah, that's right. He was probably trying to keep up with the other rider. And again, the other rider handled it at higher speed, but he wasn't able to. Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, I'll go to the funny video. Well, Alan, let's run through the things that I had. We've been going for 42 minutes now, -5 for the countdown. I'll play the two final videos. One's about the website. Kwaka John has a website. One way of going to the website is to Google Kwaka John. Another way is by going to the top right hand corner of my YouTube channel. And there you will see Kwaka John website. Click on that and it will take you to the website. On the website you may click onto the YouTube channel or to the invitation screen to join the chat room on Discord. Also on the home page of the website is a photograph of the cover of my book, which you may click on to go to the Amazon page where the book is sold. On the Kwaka John website, among other things, is the merchandise page, where you may purchase Kwaka John merchandise. And you may also support the channel financially, if you wish. Yeah, thanks, Alan. Yeah, I'm sorry that the others haven't joined in too. The thing is, it may be just you and me tonight again, Alan, but the video gets a reasonable amount of views during the week, so at least we're doing it for those who watch the video, and we get to have a chat as well. I'll just play the video about the chat room. We've got 15 in the chat room now, which is really good. Kwaka John has a chat room. Currently, we have 13 members of the chat room who are from Australia, the United States, and England. Now, anyone can join the chat room, so whether you are a channel viewer or a subscriber, you may join the chat room and meet with other Vulcan S owners and those who are about to buy the Vulcan S from all around the world. Under every recent video, I have placed a link that you may click on to go to the chat room invitation page and join in the fun. There are also two other ways of going to the invitation page to the chat room. From my website and also from my YouTube channel. You are most welcome to join us. Well, Al, thank you very much for joining in tonight. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had a Kwaka John show at all, so thanks, mate. I'll just show the final two screens. So the Kwaka John chat room is on Discord. My email address is john@kwakajohn.com.au and my website address is www.kwakajohn.com.au. Yeah, good on you, mate. And the final screen is the next Kwaka John show, which is number 3, will be on next Friday, Friday 13th of November at 10 p.m. Brisbane, Australia, local time. And everyone is most welcome to join in. Oh, well, mate, we'll wrap it up and have our Skype call. See you later.